Hello, here with another high-level Bughouse match. Looks like it's just started. Queen g6 defends the smothered mate, threatening some stuff on g2 maybe with a knight. I'm not sure why catask is asking for no knight because the bishop covers e2. Knight e2, rook h1 is not a thing. This was a bad pre-move by catask. What happened here? So this will be a good series if it continues. Interesting conversation. Hopefully they continue. Now I'm recording. If Helms is streaming this match, then okay, she isn't streaming it. If she was streaming the Bughouse, then I would just not bother. But since she's just streaming chess, then there's something for me to do. I don't know what they're waiting for. So I guess we saw this d4 e5 gambit from 12 team. And then catask gets knight f5. 12 team gives up his queen. And somehow gets active with f5, and catask doesn't have the doesn't have the light square. Doesn't have a way to get in on the light square. Maybe this was a misclick? I don't know. I know the second I want to get coffee, and the second I go, we'll start playing and I'll miss it, but whatever. I'll be back. They're still not playing? Oh my god. Come on, what the hell? Alright, let's watch some other people. We'll keep a third eye on this list of games. We've got PKR. It's a strong, crazy house player. Okay, this looks good. If he blocks at D1, there's going to be knight. Can I drag this? No. Okay, queen at C3 is mate in 1. Okay then. Well, that was fun. Let's look at this game. This A6 B5 thing, it just doesn't work. Although, like, Jeremy Durham, I think his idea here is to, like, play with black with an extra tempo. So, like, but the bishop is, like, on C1. Like, but he's pretty solid. Both here and in general. All right, here we go. We got the high level match. So I'm going to ditch these guys. Queen takes G2. Does it work? Yeah, it seems to work. There's not really any knight H6 kind of stuff because the queen covers the G7 square. So you can just take. That's a nice defense. So he's giving up the queen. The reason you give up the queen here is because if you take with the bishop, then he threatens the queen. Oh, but it didn't really pan out too good for Ganna there. eekarf likes to attack. He's very aggressive. I get the sense that Ganna, deep down, just wants to play chess. I don't know if he would agree with that characterization of his Bughouse. Catask asking for the sit. He needs to fix his king side. Can't give the queen. So now catask has to sit for Ganna. Queen. Okay, so he's actually watching. He just thinks that the queen looks fine. So queen f2, king takes h3. Bishop is gonna hurt. Actually, 12 teams should probably have just gone rook takes. Knight takes f7. Uh-oh. I think knight takes f7 to force the bishop. This is... Wait, this is mate, isn't it? No. Okay. Oh, it's mate with a pawn, so Ganna can't move. But they're up a lot of time. And actually what's strange is that Ganna and eekarf both have pretty dodgy internet, so who knows how that's going to pan out. I guess pawn at g7 now is the smartest, but I don't know. Oh, knight f5 seems reasonable. I think that Genna just needs to be a bit more patient and probably sit. I think in this time, yeah, it's just chess and 12 teams down the house, and his attack has run out of steam. So this is a case in point of chessing. Catask says, "Can you pass the message to 12 team? He is sack-sitting noob." So Genna and Catask got their first win in this series. Pawn g3, if takes, queen f2. Queen takes g2. Alright, so now we're looking at it from Genna's perspective. eekarf playing bishop e2. Doesn't really seem like how you would play if you're an attacking player. I don't really know. I don't really play e4, e5. Oh, draw by repetition. Okay, I missed that. Oh, Catask, is he on tilt? Says that Helms is observing this. So if it turns out that she's streaming, then I won't upload it. Knight h4, and this is bad for Genna. He's probably going to have to give the queen. And he's not getting very much for it. I think one does not play 1a5 against 12 team and win. Oh, he's doing this bomb cloud or something like that. This is a typical Bughouse move. I think chess players want to go, capture towards the center, but that often goes out the window because you don't want the f4 square to be vacant. So you will go. I feel like Catask is kind of wasting his partner's time here by playing these joke openings. Catask says, "I'm playing bad lines, 1a4, sorry." Well, maybe don't do that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this. And it's not fair to your partner to play that way. That was pretty funny. Now he's doing the true player thing. Okay. Pawn h3 is nice. Oh, catask just like gave away mate. He had like knight f7, which is mate too. What's the least amount of material that can mate for catask here? You probably need like queen and rook, obviously mates. You start with queen h5. You get a queen by itself. Maybe queen and bishop. Queen and bishop does it. Queen and knight. So I'm laughing at that. Maybe I will let the only look at the comments occasionally because then this is bigger. Yeah, he's trying to get some trades for his partner. Oh, he's busted now. Just promotes. Why wouldn't you take that? Oh, the rook defends it. You can block. That's mate. Rook at a2 next. Feltine likes this d4 push. You've got to know what you're doing now. Like I tried this against J Killer, and he is like so good with the white side of this, and it's just like. I might even move this bishop to threaten knight h3. I don't know. Heavy mates for catask. But since Genna didn't get it, he's can you play queen takes queen, pawn e2, king d2, knight d3 is probably dead. He needs that heavy, although now it's not even enough because of the knight. This is a good move, defending the queen, keeping the rook. The rook defends. Genna's got some good play here. 12 team there. One on the other board though. Does Genna sack his queen? Does he take the rook? Does he take f2? Actually, there isn't really much good for him here. Let's see what catask is saying here. So obviously queen mates, that's probably not coming. If queen takes, then knight h4 will win the queen. So taking with the king means that you don't lose your queen, although it is risky. Bishop here loses the queen. And bishop h, I would have gone bishop h1, because then like pawn, here is like pawn f5, pawn d5, bishop h1. The bishop is tucked and you still cover the diagonal. Genna's not afraid to take some risks here. We're going to see knight at g2, king f1, and there's no, because this e2 is so well covered, then he doesn't mind all of these bunch of diags being dropped. Okay, so he's taken with a rook, and that's probably to give himself extra room. Okay, so he needs no queen, really, because queen f1. This is getting better, because now we can promote. Although, actually, okay, Genna seems solid enough. If catask doesn't mind the rook. I guess, really, he wants a queen. Or maybe he wants to be able to do this. Knight takes. This can't be right. Takes f7. It was like knight takes and some other stuff. Oh, hang on. This could be good. Bishop takes. No, it's not good. Oh, he promotes. So knight mates. Or is that mate already? Bishop takes e3. Queen takes. Queen takes. Blocks. Queen takes. Rook takes. Queen takes. Yeah, I think a test should just go bishop takes e3. Yeah. Maybe it runs that. So Genna's just spamming checks to stay alive. Rook g8. Okay. Rook takes. Good defense. Good feed in by Genna. You can put the bishop on g8, but then it's like Well, if the knight just goes back, the bishop's on g8, not doing anything. That's a piece that you'll probably never get to use. Knight f6, knight takes f6, bishop takes. Okay. Alright, so eekarf preferred to trade the queens. Knight g7 is not so fantastic for white. I mean, even knight e5, knight c5, the bishop on b5 covers a d7 square. Maybe you go pawn d7 so that eekarf has to bring this bishop back, so you sacrifice a pawn for defense. Okay, so Ganna's found something better. Maybe he's offering the bishop so that the bishop takes the d7 square is uncontrolled. So so eekarf has preferred to defend. So if he takes back, it's the same position. Pawn a6, very creative. Knight c5 now. Bishop takes. Oh, bishop at knight at d7. This is nice. This isn't even defensive because if knight d3, knight takes, then the knight controls f2. So I guess eekarf isn't really going to win this very soon. Yeah, knight. Okay. So if pawn takes knight at g2, so this was sacrifice a knight for defense. Queen c1, queen at d1. Ganna's got to be sure that catask can deal with the queen, though. It's not really clear that he can. Yeah, because queen d8, you block. Queen at g8 takes. Knight takes h7. So actually, this is game over. Oh no, it's not because 12-10 is down. So catask is going to be saying sit, no rook, because the rook moves. Okay, now it's okay. The coordination under time pressure is really good, but I think that they might have lost too much. Oh, okay, there was a repetition in there, which I think was a lucky escape for them. Catask playing London system. Oh, but he played knight c3. I would never play that. Mostly not. I mostly play knight bd2. What are they talking about? Catask wants trades. So they're down a few seconds. I would probably, if it were me, I would go knight h4. See, if my opponent is like strong in this setup as black, my strategy is just to like trade minors until I can get in on the king side. Try not to castle. Try and get h4 in. I'm sitting it down a lot. It's just hard to deal with. guess catask really wants more trades here. Knight h4. What's that all about? He really wants pawns and stuff. Okay, you got the queen. You might get 2 queens. King d2. Do you promote? Bishop at? I think catask was close to mate in that final position. Catask wants trades. Well, catask's gonna attack. Okay, they just resigned. Was catask? Oh, catask wanted a pawn, so Genna sacked bishop for pawn. I mean, this is okay. Like, you can do this, even though it's defended once, because like, if you can drop a knight here and then like some diags around f2, then it's okay. I would go pawn b5. Okay. I don't really see why rook f2 was that good for black. I think Kafesk is doing well here. Okay, so he's taken here to king f3 is actually nice. Knight g5, knight takes e4, king h2, queen h4. It's a good thing this bishop is there, or Kafesk could be dead. What's Kafesk saying? Maybe pawns in the opening are good. He wants that heavy. Is he going to get it? Okay, he's got the heavy, so now he has mate rook g1. Rook takes g1. Knight takes f2. This is the John Daniel Bryan line where you just sack the knight for a pawn. What's going on here? Bishop d6. Bishop would be nice, because then you can threaten the rook and go knight f6. Ooh, that's a nice move. I think Katask's got to put a knight on e4 here. Oh no? Oh, this is better. No. Or maybe I don't know. Queen takes, pawn g3, king. Okay, the bishop is going to hurt. Eekarf didn't want to take this bishop. The problem is, okay, they are up. So now Kataska's got to figure out how to fix. Maybe just, okay, queen d3, and then if bishop f2, king d2. Bishop takes, queen, oh, this could be bad actually if he gets the bishop. So Genna's got to sit. So Kataska's going to be like, okay, it mates me. Said I am dumb. So queen d3, maybe not the best. Maybe. Okay. Maybe it doesn't mate because bishop f2. You go king d1, rook e1, king d2. Oh no, it's still dead. Because then you've got bishop takes, queen takes, and then there's knight c4. So maybe queen d4 was better because then you don't have. No, I don't know. Not easy to find a move here. Maybe bishop at f4 was the move. Maybe just king d2. Just head for the hills right away. But then there's queen takes e3. Knight c4. And so, yeah, it's hard. That should have been a knight. I think there's always an issue with auto promote. If it's a knight, it's with check and then he's okay. I don't know about okay, but he can still do stuff. He can still fight a bit. I guess he wants pawn b2. Pawn's not coming, so just adding pieces. That's interesting. H6 g5, and you don't move the e-pawn, just bishop e6. Pawn f5 is tough to deal with. Okay, knight takes f7. Obviously you're not going to take, because it'll mate you. You give up the queen. This makes white spend some of his material. Not sure that it's enough, though. Up on the clock, Ghana's doing pretty decently. I hate this. You go to drag a piece, and then I've lost games that way. You're going to drag a piece because it's mate in one, and then you're too slow because you get this sidebar. Load of crap. So eekarf's got to find a move. Maybe queen g6, then queen at g3, or rook g3. Maybe he just goes back to queen e7, queen f8. Makes sense. Takes the knight, rook e8. Oh, that is actually really nice defense. King d7. I feel like I would have found king d7 in my own game, if it were my game. But I don't know. So catask needs to hold a knight. This knight is just in the way, it seems. Is that mate here? If knight check, you just take like this. Yeah, I don't think 12-teen has anything. Oh, that was a pretty awesome game by catask. I was impressed. I wonder if catask considered rook h2 instead of rook g1, because then you're defending. But I guess here, like, you need coverage of g3. But if bishop takes e3 and then like bishop at h2, maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. Maybe there's just bishop h4 as well. Then e3 is vulnerable because f2 is pinned. Maybe queen h2 is a thing. Catask very free with his queen. Kinda safe though. Kinda, I guess, really wants a heavy. Queen, hard to force. And just run it back. Seems like 12-teen almost mated. Kinda. Knight f2 now. I guess it's not quite enough, but you can go queen takes f6, and the queen is still helpful for defense. What's mating catask? Bishop. Still mating. No, what was that? Oh, they barely flagged 12-teen. Very nice. eekarf's gone below 2500 now. Now he's lower than I am. But still a lot stronger. The rating's pretty meaningless. Ooh, 12-teen on tilt maybe. That's a nice move by eekarf, opening up the check. So now he's won the queen. And Genna's king is pretty fine, but you know, the attack has been almost lost. Queen c4. How does Genna continue? Maybe knight e4, or what? Okay, so if queen d3, there's knight a4. So there's always going to be a check. I think 12-teen is probably going to find mate because queen f7. Actually, no. I think eekarf should just take the rook probably, or like no, do it with check. So queen f7 and then get the rook with check and let 12-teen attack. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. Okay, I guess she promotes a knight. Now it's not going to show me the moves. Let's go back. Oh no, this is horrible coordination. Like, catask won't sit for stuff. He's always got a chess. He's always flexing on his chess skills instead of winning. Okay, but they didn't hurt them in the end. But it's like Queen is mating, and oh, this is a fun joke. Ganna is playing eekarf's own line against her. He needs no queen. Queen is tucked. So Ganna's just up a piece of bishop a6. Okay, but he's not playing for his own board, he's playing for catask. Pawn f3. Knight h3 is strong. Bishop takes. Bishop, okay, pawn g2, as good as any. Bishop at f3 should be mating. Yeah, eekarf's probably got nothing there. You'd need it 2 knights and some heavies, and catask isn't given any heavies. Interesting to see how eekarf plays against his own line. So Ganna's finally had to relinquish the queen. Is that mate? Oh yeah, nice mate on the other board. Catask looking pretty dead. Queen f7, king takes g5. Bishop f4. No, you push f4 maybe. There's got to be something. Can't survive that. eekarf's also looking a bit dead. So it's a contest of who's going to be dead first. This looks like Ganna's actually got mate in 1. Catask. Okay. Problem is catask is down. So what happens after king h6, bishop g5? Actually, I think catask... Oh, catask is actually fine. It's always been fine. So, nice win by Ganna. I never really played this line by eekarf. Maybe I should study it a bit. My money's on 12 team to win this one, though. Well, hang on. This turned around kind of quick. I kind of thought that this was a bit intimidating. Bishop h3. Is queen takes f6 any good? I don't know. Okay, so catask sacked the queen for defense. Ah, Ganna's mated. Queen for 2 knights. Oh yeah, if you can get... Well, the problem here is that you can't... Maybe just knight takes... Oh, okay. So, Ganna's actually managed to keep safe. knight f4, not just taking a knight, trying to continue pressuring, also threatening pawn e2, which wins the queen. I guess, oh, pawn e2 is no good, maybe. Oh, no, it was good, because bishop b5 is not possible, queen takes b5. So, I think maybe he should have done pawn e2. Catask is, seems to be on the attack. Is it good? Is it gonna last? Kind of attack that can run out of steam, just minors. Now if you go bishop takes e5, knight takes e5, you don't have control of d6 anymore, you also don't control d2 with anything except your king. Not sure why, okay, so I guess if bishop d7 there's queen at c8, which maybe, again, I didn't like. This is a time, it's a trick, so if he takes the queen, knight takes e2, queen at d8, mates. Okay, so Ghana got the queen, but Catask has given up check. Oh, I think this must be mating. Yeah, okay. Rook b1. I guess that's kind of a slower move than I would expect. That's the kind of move I would go for. But it seems like too positional, but I guess since the flow is low, I have to play it. Giving up the queen to undermine the defense of f6. So bishop f6 instead of pawn f6 to challenge the aggressive piece. Knight at d6. Okay. Knight b5. No, it's not that good. I guess 12T means like some pawns. Maybe bishop f4 would be good. Bishop f4, king e7, gets another pawn. Or knight c6 even. Oh, there's gotta be mate. Knight f3. Knight f3, queen e3 is mate. Oh, maybe, no, it was king g4. Yeah, I was wrong about that. But now there's mate because bishop e3 next. So, Ghana's got to try and win at chess here. In not very much time. I don't think it's possible. So Katesk is moving for as long as he can to try and buy his partner just a little bit more time. But its clocks are even, and again, it's not real close to mate. Katesk already crushing this game. He's let the queen go. Pawn is really good. Pawn and rook, maybe. So he's down a bit. I guess maybe he just takes here. Take. Rook b8. Oh yeah, rook d8. Yeah, rook d8 is a much better move. Okay, so catask, just taking a knight. Knight at a2. He didn't have the bishop to put to defend with, so he played knight at a2. Knight a2 again? No. Okay. He's taking this off. Knight g7. Where, does the king go to d7 maybe?